I was very successful. I had a very beautiful website by the year 2011 called The Black Campaign, where I was hosting the blog A Kenyan Urban Narrative. It's on potashke.blogspot.com. That's where I started out. What I want to come back is develop new content and characters based around the key themes. My name is Charles Matathia. I was born in July 23rd, 1979. I'm 41 years old. This is the year 2020. The first phase of my work until the age of 33 is represented through three key projects. One is a short film in Sheng about slum upgrading programs in Mathare Valley, which I did with Slum TV. It's called Upgradation. The second is a feature film, also in the same language Sheng, based in Nairobi. It's called Nairobi Half Life. It's the story of a boy breaking out in Wangige, trying to become a theatre star in Nairobi at the National Theatre. And then, so he's caught up in the key themes in my writing, which is juvenile delinquency and recidivist crime, which is to say that you are stuck about youth, where in Kenya, because of identity and registration, that the jobs are not available. And so all I have to do is, move from one gun to the next hand. There's drugs, there's cannabis, there's miraa, then there's a lot of booze to drink all over town in Nairobi. So those were my experiences as a university student. I went to Starehe Boys Center, where I was Starehe Boys Center 9311. That's my registration number. Before that, I was in Naivasha boarding. I was index 44. Then I went to the University of Nairobi. I was in the class of 2002. I did undergraduate degree in sociology and philosophy. Later on, I got a job at Quality Trust, where I was an editorial assistant. And I worked at Kenneth Binyavanga Wainaina and Billy Kahora. That is where I became a professional writer. So Kenneth Binyavanga Wainaina is the one who taught me the most memorable thing about writing is that writing is a writing. So once you have 10 pages, you have to go back and cut down to about 3 pages. And that was my experience working on the book chapter called Some Gekoyo Words, the story of Jadi Awamogo, a young Gekoyo boy looking for his father in Wangige market. So that's the first phase of my writing. So I retired at the age of 33, to smoke cannabis in Wangige market. So at the age of 40 last year, 2019, I decided to make a comeback. So I put together my writing. What I want to do is to go back where I started as a blogger. I was very successful. I had a very beautiful website by the year 2011 called The Black Campaign, where I was hosting the blog A Kenyan Urban Narrative. It's on potashke.blogspot.com. That's where I started out. And so I was hosting a blog called A Kenyan Urban Narrative about a young Kenyan man trying to afford his next drink. So what I want to come back is develop new content and characters based around the key themes, once again, of juvenile delinquency. So I bring back the new themes from when I went to do a master's in criminology and I was studying social movements. So here coming back with the issues of coalition, consensus, conflict and cooperation in society, and how these things dominate the thematic concerns in Charles Matathia's prose poetry. So what I want to do with this poetry is that by the year 2023, Ehera Hakoa and Kidmia the Obokana will be published as a collection with a short story, 3,000-word English essay on materials and methods required making local language movies in Kiambu County. It is based on the writings of Ngugi wa Thiong'o and the dramaturgy of Ahmed Motahi of Kenya. So on July 23rd, the year 2019, I turned 40 years old. I was in my mother's house in Kiawanogo. We made her a small party. We had a cake, maybe a chapati or two. So I turned 40 years and so I declared my interest in coming back. So what I want to do is go back to blogging. And so this blog will be about now academics words. So after the success of Kenya's big screen sensation, Nairobi Half Life, I want to go back and use the movie camera as a teaching aid to express the key themes in my writing once again about class consciousness and character formation. So I want to approach it through a teaching diploma in early childhood development at Kenyatta University.
Mobile Journalism Africa. Our stories are best told by us.